Saint Croix, or Circuit de Saint Croix. We're running the daily race. It's Daily Race C. We're going to run through how to get into a race when you've got zero experience on the track. And I say zero, but we did do a couple laps, brutal, horrible laps here just the other day, but probably likely still better than trying to run it up in GT4 where I've got no experience with actual cars. So at least now we're going to have the consistency of using a car that we're very much used to. We're going to go to brake balance 3 because there's a lot of trail braking on this track. We're going to have radar on, and then we're just going to use a handful of basic racing techniques to try to stay on the track. We've got no weight in the steering wheel whatsoever, so I will need, out of this world gaming, I'm definitely going to need luck here, because with no torque on the steering, it is really weird. Let's see if we can just reset it here. There we go, reset, and we've got torque back to the steering wheel. Good news, the daughter, well, ripping it left and right. I didn't want to break her fun. Just hope the steering wheel would handle her abuse, and it absolutely did. And we're in 13th. Let's see if we can climb up the track here with little to no experience at Saint Croix with the GR3. Whew, made it through with no tap. So some clean racing so far. All right, on the way, gang, from Seahawk. I believe that's Ronan. Get down into first because it's what we're being suggested to do. And see if that, they're just driving with the gear suggestions being put down by the game, if that can still get us a fast enough lap to get us into 8th. Of course, if we don't scrape the wall, things will be better. Not one of those races you can just scrape the wall to actually go faster, kind of a cheat on certain races. Not one I'm a fan of. Try to race this as much as possible as an actual sim racer. Pesci flies by safely, thankfully didn't boot us off the track. Oh, I'm very pleased that there was ghosting there, otherwise we would have made a horrible mistake. That's the turn I still have yet to get the hang of. Should have been watching the indicators at the bottom. So 4th, no little red box with the gears in it. So that means keep going. And we're going to be, I guess, at the end of this straightaway, going through in 2nd. All right, so that's the last turn. So we've done 1 of 9 laps. Kind of draft. Let's do a little bump draft here. Bump him up and let him continue to break the wind for us. There we go. They suggested 2nd, but it looks like a quarter of the way up 3rd is more of what was needed, and we got a nice little safe pass there. Oh, but here 2nd was definitely the right gear. Dano, thank you very much for letting me know this corner is best done in 2nd. Hey, Super Doofus, yes, race long and prosper. Thank you. Whew, slid to slow down there. And we are climbing up the pack. I think we started in 14th. We're about to get past 10th quite possibly. All right, so let's see if we can get past Damian Rice. We'll make the same mistake here that we made before, and that's to eat the wall hard. Hey, good evening. Thank you, Out of This World Gaming, saying hello to everyone. Folks, don't forget to check out of This World Gaming. I really support playing board games with family, friends, keep our minds sharp, help develop the minds of young people in regards to logic, negotiation, communication, reasoning. So I didn't take that corner fast by any means, but not crashing is definitely better than crashing. Alright, so second gear at the end. So Dano, I think you're saying this turn is the one that's best done in second gear. So I guess top of second. Let me know if I should be doing that top of second or actually quarter or half of the way up third. All right, so third on that one, maybe second on the one we just did. So third on the last turn of the race. We'll go through at a much faster speed then. We'll try to use the whole track, go from the complete outside to the apex, meaning we really need to turn in at the right time to make sure that we do catch the apex. Coast through there at the top of second, starting at the top of the second, and we are climbing, surprisingly with little to no experience on this track. We are climbing, and it's a Wednesday. Surprisingly, people have had many nights, many days to practice this. For me, it's only nights that I can race. I'm at work all day, working 11 hours a day, 12 with the transport. Happy to be able to trail brake there. If we had more braking up. Oh, he figured he can just push his way through. That wasn't great. Or maybe I slid into him. I don't know. I can't assume. I'd have to watch the replay. Good, safe pass there. Right on. Thank you, mate. Yeah, that one I think is best on second. Oh, I think he over-braked or over-accelerated. He's taken himself off the track. Maybe even in the pursuit of not having a crash up with us. Okay, so no gear suggestion. That means either coast or stay on the throttle. Definitely doesn't mean brake and downshift. There we go. That is much better. We can still squeeze a little bit more, and that's what racing is about. Testing, retesting until you crash. Then you know you're going fast enough. Too fast, really. Hey, the Dark Jade, Batman himself making it in. We've got one more position to take. And let me know, do we have a pit to do in this on this race, or can we just run through the 9 laps if we so choose? No lift for that back section. Thank you very much, Dano, for the coaching. You've made me a lot faster on a lot of races. Ooh. Let him go by. Well, not let him go by, just not block him. Well, was making good progress, moving on towards 8th. Let's see where we finish now. We're in 11th. Oh, sorry. Is a tough race to stay off of the rails. Oh, especially if we're getting bumped. Oh my goodness. Daniel is a dirty Daniel. Just got double hit. And it's a good, safe, clean pass. So of course, I'm not going to go bashing into him. we go. We got the positions back. No need to retaliate on Daniel. The best revenge is just, oh my goodness, is just beating him. I think he's going to need to be taken off, Batmaned off the track. Otherwise, every time he comes up, he does his absolute best to pound us. I don't like being taken to Pound Towns. We better take him to Gotham City. Give him the Batman. Someone in the comments, please do let me know if I am going to need to pit. If we have to pit for this track. I'd be comfortable riding out the softs then. It'd be pretty wild on the last lap. Yes, and I will get the lobby open at the end of this race. Here we go. We're competing for 9th. And how far away is 8th? Yeah, no D. No D. Stay off and away the D. Oh, please go faster. I went through there. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. He's right back on track. No harm, no foul. I think that hurt us more than it hurt him. Otherwise, I was going to wait for him and make sure he gets back ahead and we take back our positions. More important part is the actual racing and racecraft and the position you finish in. Racing needs to be a gentleman's sport because otherwise in the real world, if you drive it like you're battling it out, people can lose a lot more than just their cars. Thinking, please don't be Daniel. Alright, so the people are lapping, that's good to know. Alright, so this is the section we were told to coast through in 5th. Coming up to where the downshift section here. Oh! Alright, did my absolute best to avoid a collision there, as we all must do when we're in the process of trying to overtake somebody. Thanks so much, Super Doofus. Do appreciate it. And of course, when you hit the like button, it gets this channel out to more people. It offers it to more people, giving us a chance to grow the community. And with more community members, we've got more knowledge, more power, and more racers. Let's see, we'll squeeze one more lap out of these softs, and then I guess we'll throw on, I think we have to throw on mediums. Find out when we get into the pit. I'm getting the hang of St. Croix. I actually really like this race. Everything's well indicated. No surprises. You got all the numbered turns really visible. Beautiful scenery in the back. And we're racing with Nielsen, who's picked up a 213. Hey, Rumble Strip Rentals, welcome back. Good to have you back, mate. Oh, wrong account. No worries. I was stubborn there. Normally when you start sliding, you let go of the throttle. There we go. Coast through at the top of 3rd. We've gotten through there nicely. Mind you, we are 11 seconds behind Deco, which probably our crash probably cost, I'd say probably about 15 seconds. There we go. Me go vroom vroom. I like that. Me go vroom. Nice. It says exactly what you do. All right, the Dark J, thank you very much. And when you get back, we'll be pretty close to starting up the lobby. Sure, I could have ran out these tires to the very end. And again, maybe there was no pit required, and certainly no tire change, no tire swap. It's soft to softs. Oh yeah, they're half done. Another 2 laps. We had it in us. All right, so we're back. We've got Pesci and Carlos to pass. Top of the candies, often when you're not sure, the top of the candies, the little stripes on the side of the road, opposite to the apex. Usually it's where you start your braking. Sometimes a little before, sometimes a little later. The general rule of thumb, coast through here. Get down in a second for this uphill, and boom, that really closed the gap right there. It is definitely a coast section. Go through smooth and get great results. At least in amateur rookie racing. There we go. We didn't spin or slide, so that gives us a nice little advantage. In regards to acceleration, ever so slightly braking. Oh, we got someone who probably got on the throttle too early. If you get on the throttle too early there, you're gonna eat the metal wall. All right, let's go from the complete outside here to the complete inside full throttle for this section. Getting into 6th a little early, should have brought up to 160 first. There you go, that's an example of trail braking saving us. If we didn't have the brake balance towards the rear, our front wheels would have been under brake pressure from the front calipers, and you can't turn when you can't rotate the tires. So we would have gone straight there. Ooh, we're getting really close to 9th here. 3rd for the last turn of the race. Here we can just give light taps to the brakes. About a 1/10 of the way in, a centimeter or a 1/2 inch, and we can get through and stay on the track because that ever so slight braking. Top of the candies. Probably get through there in more middle 3rd. Who knows, maybe in top of 3rd to really get a much better time. We'll have to test that out. Still be under braking and still turn in slightly. Oh, Dano, thank you very much for letting me know when I get something right and letting me know when I get it wrong, what gear to be in. Can still squeeze a little bit more speed out of there. Very tight there. All right, we need to go wide on those entries to the corners of the bridge. Fantastic, Dano. Hopefully I know what you mean by going wide on the corners. That'll net more time. Aim for the markers. Didn't need to aim for the markers there that time. It was one of those random times where the markers just not needed. Oh no, good thing we were coasting through there. Okay, the first one sets up all 3 for the corners to the bridge. Mega Room, this is Saint Croix. Said I'd go through there on third, which I probably should have finally pulled off. Ooh, eighth is 25 seconds away unless he has a mega crash. We will not be getting into eighth, saving our driver rating. But hey, I think this was a good first attempt. L4112, welcome back. Or just 412, I like that, the Dark J. Oh, okay. I thought that's what going wide meant, and I believe it is really not. I got that all wrong. So I've got to go, I still have to hit the apexes. Made an amateur mistake there. Oh, Damien was trying to take Pesci right off the track. Damien has the son of the devil's name, and he was driving like the son of a devil. Reminds me of the individual race with that goes by the name of Demon Gaming 21. Get up to 160. Here we go. Oh, I don't know if I've got enough time to pass these guys again. Either way, it's been great back and forth racing with them. Oh, I think I might have it. Oh, I think I pulled it off. I got the positions back. Fantastic. We did a thing! Ninth can still feel great or eighth actually, can feel really great if you earned it and you did it clean. So we started in 14th and we finished in 8th. I'm thrilled about that. We did a thing! You don't get to do a thing that often, but that feels nice on a track we just didn't have the experience on. But Dano, thank you for walking me through that. Driving me through that. And now we're off to YouTubers versus subscribers, my favorite racing of all because it's 90% clean, and I say 90% clean because we got 90% of the lobby, it being just us, the JCCR racers, and other YouTubers. And then we have another part of the lobby which are randos dropping in and sometimes drop kicking us, but we can always give them the Batman so that they learn, and if they don't learn, then, well, then they get kicked. Batman first, kick second. Unless they do such horrific acts of violence that they get, well, the immediate kick. I have dropped out of a race before a couple times, I think only 2, maybe 3 times. I've pulled out of the race, gone into inspect mode just so I could kick someone out because they were pounding on everyone all the way up trying to get to the top. So I'm going to say that was great. Congratulations, and that race was incredible. Now let's see, we've got 02201 in first with their safety rating going up. So congratulations. That was a clean win. We got Nielsen that we've raced with many times in the past in the lobbies. Pops we've raced with before. Great to see them at the top here. And our safety rating went up, which is great. Our driver rating went down though. I guess that's going to happen from time to time. Chris J, thank you very much. Let's go get the YouTuber and versus subscriber races going. We'll be back to St. Croix tomorrow night. That was a good amount of fun. Glad, though, that there is ghosting, because some people I would have been speared into another stratosphere. I would have accidentally speared someone, and someone looks like they're really trying to spear someone because their speed was way off when they went through. so off that they ended up way off the track with no maneuvering to avoid. Let's see. This, I can't see if this is actually full. Let's see where they're at here. We'll see if there's only a few people and lots of space left. Maybe we can all roll into Philness's lobby, but I have a feeling that's not going to be the case. No, we definitely will not all fit. Not even close. All right, so we'll start up a lobby here. And since Philness has a lobby already going, we'll do a lobby of 12. As I don't think we'll fill the full 16. I have a feeling we're not going to have all JCCR racers. Let's start, I guess, on Highway 1. Why not? Actually, let's start on Dragon Trail, because the championship race is going to be here on Saturday. So let's get a few practice laps here. Mego Vroom saying, let's make it 16 people. Well, I have a feeling Mego Vroom really not going to be filling it up like most nights. Most nights, Philness doesn't have a lobby going. So I don't think we're going to have need all that space. And having too many randoms drop in just means more. My friend Dano is waiting to race today also. L4112, very glad. I heard you. I think Dana was your first PSN friend for sim racing, so that's fantastic. Oh my goodness, look at this filling up just the same. We're 10 out of 12. Well, you know what? It just means we won't have any randoms. As long as all the regulars can fit. We're taking bets. Dano, you're usually right about stuff, so we'll see if anyone in the live chat. Let me get the actual show, the live up and running here. We'll see. That way I make sure that I catch it all. And let's see. We might just all fit perfectly. We're 12 out of 12. And you know what's nice? Not a single random. Wow, we got Wiki, our A+ coming back. That's really nice to see. Let me give him send him a little kindness. Good to see you again. And Rowiki, you drove extremely well last time. There we go. And Pablo had 2 P1 last night, just saying. Yeah, Pablo, you did fantastic. And I remember, that's Ghost 502. I put you at the top. It says D, and you're like a quick B here. And I think 12 out of 12, we just don't have any randos. Do we have Ghost? Ghost is in. We've got the Dark J. We got Anub in. Hopefully Anub will get his safety rating up unless he plans on never going back to weekly races, which I can understand. The weekly races are not always all that fun. The only thing is, do we have Super Doofus? If Super Doofus is racing tonight. Can't, if Super Doofus wants to get in, well then, yes, I will start the 16. But I think we're good. I think the other ones are over in Philness's lobby. Formal credits is here. We got INGK King, safety rating S, so I don't really want to boot him. Here we go. I guess we've got everyone. Let me just start ordering up. And this A+, sorry buddy. You're amazing. You get started at the bottom. Dano, you're also amazing. L412, another very quick driver. All right, Super Doofus working on league stuff, so I think 12, we don't have a single newbie in here except for one. That's not true. We've got one noob, not a newbie for the game, but new to our group. Let's see what his safety rating is. Now, I know I'm going to be one of the slower ones, and noob as well, so let's get noob up there. let's actually see this here. Yeah, Pablo's extremely fast, I know. Ghost, that's right, I gotta watch out for Ghost here. The Dark J. Dark J's really quick as well, so Ghost here, watching. Dan96 will go, ooh, C rating though. We'll keep him near the bottom as we test him out. Unless Dan96 has raced with us before, remind me. My memory is far from perfect. Let's get Ghost down here. Our apparent D, who's actually a really quick B. And Dan96, does anyone remember what Dan96 is like? Well, let's put him bunny. And if he turns out to be a fake D or a dirty driver, well, we'll put him at the bottom, Batman him, or kick him. So this should be interesting, just as we test out new people. I'm going to say, let's drive. I'm going to say in advance, thanks for the clean race. And 20 speed wanting to start last. All right, 20 speed. 20 speed. Here we go. Yeah, you'll get up to be real quick, Ghost. All right, so let's see how Dan races here. Let's get this race started. 5 late laps at one of the best races. So glad that we're finishing off our season this Saturday. Check out the championship races over at Sim League Pro, created by our very own, our team, not my general manager, but all of the team's general manager, Super Doofus. Super Doofus Tom, thank you so much for laying down the pedals and steering to your Tom's Ferrari and taking the time, rocking out 20 speeds livery here. Copying is the greatest form of compliment. Just don't want to copy and take credit, so I'm not taking credit. Love the carbon fiber. That is definitely you, Super Doofus. You're doing great work. Really appreciate it. And Philness is our other general manager, as he's managing the Discord. Check out the Discord, JCCR Discord. And for the Sim League Pro, it's JCCR Racing. Oh no! Just want to let the rest of the pack know that I was only in the way as I had a collision with someone in the turn. I guess I was going a little too slow. And someone came in on me a little hot due to my slow speed. Definitely did not need to go through turn 1 in first, which I did do. Needed to fly through there in second. I've lost my touch here. I've been able to start at the top and finish at the top on Seaside before. Now we're 15 seconds behind. That's not a problem. Some are gonna eat the death chicken, the chicane of death, and I'll send them to the back. Yeah, Knight Rider Jim will probably be space full because I have a feeling we'll probably have someone. Dan96 might be leaving. I don't know if he finished in last because bumped his way into last, or if it's just he's new to the track and is an actual real D, like a real D rating, which is great. It's fantastic. I love seeing D and E ratings working on their skill level, as long as they're clean and safe about it. Oh, unbalanced the car there. Bad idea. So I'm very slow through this section. Marcialo, the lobby is JCCR race clean or kick. Yeah, so here I needed to go through in second. I was in first, so everyone that hit me through there on lap 1, not really your fault. I was going too slow. Oh, we have raced with Dan96 before. Fantastic. should be in fourth here, and pedal to the metal the whole way through. If at worst, if need be, a very short and brief moment off pedal to just coast to regain some ability to continue to turn in, not just slide, drive off the track due to excessive speed or the not that most ideal line. Oh my goodness. I know the key to going fast there is to get up close and personal to the wall, but not that close and personal. So that is one wrecked car. This was iRacing. That would be the end of my racing. Well, happy that before this Saturday championship race, 9:30, sorry, probably 11 Eastern time. Happy to get some practice laps in here. I'm currently 8 seconds over where I should really be pulling probably about a 141 here to be competitive. There's in the Sim League Pro under JCCR Racing. There is an amateur league and a pro league. Cutting back the time, we can avoid the crash. What kind of lap can we get? What is going on tonight? Played Arc Raiders earlier. And it seems like I'm arcade racing. I played a arcade Pow Pow game. And now I'm arcade racing. Look at this. Let's float like a butterfly, not end up squashed against the windshield like a bee. Ooh, 119, slow. I need to run through this at 126, 127 miles per hour, as we've done in the past. Let's see where the brake balance is at, 2. Used to run this at +4, so let's try on +3. Even with the 20 speed having trouble, I hear you 20 speed. This is usually my best track, and I'm just having trouble, so get back into the old plus. I was running +4, so fantastic. Daniel, thank you very much for sharing the livery to the team. All right, I feel like I got a good time and I'm ready for the amateur championship race, the last race of the season, and there's actually only 1 point difference, I believe, between Remy and I. So there's working to see where I'm going to finish first, second, third, or get past if I don't perform well, finish in 4th or 5th. Battling it out for either first, second, third, or if I do really poorly, 4th or 5th. Here we go, we need to coast through here. There we go, close to the wall, getting better, 121. Daniel, I'll have to get 16-player lobby up and running. So we got Knight Rider Jim talking about coming by. Daniel, you're talking about coming by. Marciello was talking about finding it. So I guess we will be 16. So hold on, in about 2 minutes, I'll get that going. Get your lobby search ready. Rawiki is going to be picking. He's gone from the complete bottom yet again, and ING K-King is actually quick. So we'll have to put him down. We started him up near the top, or middle of the pack, sorry. up to 16 watching. Thank you, folks. Let's see if we can get it to 20 watching. All right, so here, where do we stop? Was it the 125? Yeah, 125. Maybe squeeze it down to the 100 sign. Hey, Daniel, thank you so much. Yes, folks, please do as Daniel says. It'll help our community grow. 113 went through there on a safety. Really safe speed. Got to bring it up to 125 to 127 to have a real proper lap time. Top lap being a 138. We're running a 141.1. So we're 3 seconds over, but that lap time was put down by an A+ driver. So I'd say 140, and we'll be having an incredible lap. Yeah, the Dark J, that chicane killed me as well, because I either crashed it once and drove it slowly 4 times. Good game, folks. Good game. You smoked me on my best race. And let's see, Rawiki, you won, so you choose. Winner chooses here. As you can see, my PS5 controller having real trouble lasting more than it hasn't even made it to 1 year. I'm gonna have to send it off, I guess, to Sony. I hate returning things by the mail. I can't even type, folks. I'm sorry. The controller is... Oh, now I see it's the little... I don't want to call it the nipple, but... Winner picks the next race. Oh, L412, no worries. Thank you for owning up to it. And Rawiki says 16. Oh, yeah, let's up the lobby. So, new lobby. Let's see. How many are we at, though? Yeah, we're still 12. No one's left. So, let's see if they follow. I forgot to mention it. So, if you got any of you are still in there. Daniel, it is very challenging on controller. Oh, nope. The 16. Let's load this up. Get down to Spa. Picked by the winner. And we got Marciello coming. Yeah, we're going to fill up to 16, but we're going to be filling up to 16. What's nice is with our regulars, so shouldn't be a dirty night. Last night was just way too dirty. Bren was getting destroyed on the track, which is too bad. Bren is one of our top drivers. So make it on over here. Another reason to have our races up and running on YouTube on the side, because when we do something like this, you're not going to be sitting around wondering, hey, where's everyone going? What's happened? Why has it closed? And JCCR Ronan bringing some neuroscience and biblical wisdom to us. And it says, believe you can, and you're halfway there. If I'm not mistaken, there's actually been 1,600 different statements in the Bible that have proven to be actually scientifically true, proven by science. It just took a few thousand years for science to catch up, I guess. We got Rawiki back. Dano's made it back. Let's actually do it this the more fun way. We got a noob who's made it back. Devious Daniel with the Viper. So that's what you made, Daniel. Good work. We got the Dark J down here. Little Dinosaur 911. Ghost 503 is going to run the Skyline. Bino in a 911. Formal credits in the 911. I'm rocking 20 Speed's new livery that he made for the team. Oh, that is solid, JCCR Ronan. Very solid. Love the black. Amigo Room, absolutely. Absolutely. Running the American flag. Our southern neighbors. And L412, let me see. Let me get to this. So it's full. So where are the noobs? Who's noob here? B rating will get... I'm sorry, B rating. Come back when you've got an S rating. And S rating, A. That's okay, Ghost, because we know that you're clean. Dan 96. You probably just don't want to do weekly races, and that's why you haven't gone up. L. T. Latitz. To Latitz. Is Latitz. Oh. Do we know T. Latitz? Dano. Oh, L412. There's space now, buddy. L412, here you go. Oh, he wasn't in the last lobby yet, so he'd get booted. But are there still people trying to get in that are regulars? Let me know. Dan96 is your friend. Perfect. We'll keep him. Marciello has made it in. I know he was waiting to get in. So he wasn't in our last one, so let me know if there's still anyone trying to get in, because once I kick him, he can't try again. So I'm going to start organizing it, and if anyone who's waiting to come in as a regular isn't in the house, let me know. I'll give a little boot. And let's see, we got to get... Almost starting to remember everyone's position, but not quite there. Let's get Dan 96 at the top. So you're going to be Bunny. Rawiki, you can be in last. You're still probably going to finish in first. Mego Vroom, we almost certainly are racing tomorrow, unless something happens and I'm just completely burnt out and morally destroyed by the end of the day. I'm pretty slow. Get myself to the top. Dano is an A, J Rizio, so I'll get myself behind Dan, and we'll see. It's JCCR and YouTubers versus the subscribers. Let's see who wins it. Well, let's see Marciello if we move him up, and Benny. And I guess I have I? Where am I? I'm in 10th, okay. Here we go, 10th. So many JCCRs, I'm getting confused here. Knight Rider Jim, you are one fast dude, so let's get you down lower. Dano, you're also very fast. Let's get you lower. So we got all the B's in the right spot. We got the A's in the right, mostly in the right spot. Let's move up Ronan. And 20 speed could go up. Marciello, let's get him up there, and not Ghost. Marciello and who else? And Benny. Marciello and Benny. That should be good. I'll put one behind me and one ahead of me. There we go. So I'm a D rating. So I'm starting myself up there. So the top 4 are D's. Then we got the B's, and we need Ronan up just a little, because he's a B. So where did I put Ronan here? Ronan. So Ronan needs to be at, let's put him this time at the top of the B's, because I'm always putting Ronan at the bottom like he's an A+. So this makes more sense. We got the B's. And 20 speed. We can move 20 speed up. He's a B. Let's find out if he's a real B or not. We'll know by the end of this race. Let's start him right behind Ronan. Let's get down to some racing, folks. Hope you got your soft tires on, and I hope you're ready to put the pedal to the metal. Sorry, close off my identification there. JCCR 0. Most of the JCCR team is at the bottom of the pack from the start. And they've got a whole lot of traffic to get through. All right, good game. Good luck. And let me know in the comments if you've got time what you think, what you're going to be racing your brake balance at. I think 2. I'm going to try 2. Might not be freeing up those front brakes quite enough. But there's also 2 crazy hair, essentially, well, 90-degree turns here. Drastic turns. Oh, it's slippery out there. Benny, good job. Clean job as I came back on the track dangerously. Shame on me. It's not that I wanted to. I'm going to be honest here, I was just out of control. Oh no, that was some either very accidental driving or some wild spearing. I think it was accidental because he didn't hit me much as I passed him. Dan, try not to hit people as they pass you, and you're probably doing it accidentally, but get your rear view, get your radar on and check it regularly. Because you're part of a mega wreck. Very different going through here in a GT3 as opposed to the GT4s. I know Gran Turismo calls them GR3s and GR4s, but just about to make it to the 20 watching. Oh, that's a section I certainly would not have minded having, being at +4 for the brake balance, so next to no brakes in the front, so I could just brake through that entire turn. But I guess I'll have to do a little more preemptive braking. Oof. I'm sorry, I don't know if I had the lead going into that turn. If so, more so my line, but I don't know if I had the lead there, so I might have pushed someone out. Did not mean to, but that doesn't mean it's not an excuse. I'd have to watch it on the replay. All right, so we've got JCCR Ronan up in first. And I really like the message someone put saying, remember, we race clean in these lobbies. So excellent reminder. Thank you very much. And I'm impressed. You're dropping important information while driving here. And 911, we got to make sure to stay away from those curbs. We're definitely getting flashed here. You flash the lights. Beautiful. He's got all sorts of speed on me. So the flashing of the lights, L412, is more than A-okay. It's fantastic. I really appreciate it. It makes sure that I have a chance to actually, it grabs my attention. It's like, yeah, you've got the speed on me. I gotta let that by. No blocking when there's that much of a speed difference. Blocking's fine when there's a bit of a small difference in speed. Then you block the whole position, of course. Spa is a fantastic race. I gotta get on the brakes hard at the 50. Not that hard though. Just need to get down to third. So here, slight difference in speed, so I can work, do a little defensive driving, and that's fine. Be his job not to spear me into another stratosphere. And then he's just got to be patient and figure out when the right time to pass is. But I had to let L412 by. He had at least 10 miles per hour on me. And the Dark J doing a great job at being patient. Actually, unfortunately though, made him hit the brakes probably a little too hard there. I thought the speed difference wasn't major here. I like to go through in fifth, just to have the traction. Out of this world gaming, thank you so much. Oh, I'm texting and driving here, so here I just got to make sure that I don't take the Dark J off while getting off the track while I'm getting back on the track. Looks like I buckled under the pressure of having the Dark J behind me, but now I get the benefit of following a much faster driver. Try to pre-record or burn into memory the lines he's taking. So extra wide here. Got to watch out that elevated curve. If I caught any more of it, it could have really thrown me into a slide. And let's see, we're 0.85 behind Dark J. We can maintain that. That means we're doing a solid job. Elevated curb, sliding out. We lose time when we slide out like that. And a bit of traction. Got to keep all four wheels planted on the track. Alright, the distance with Dark J is not bad. 2.2. Went up from that one mistake, but we've been hanging around in the low twos. The Dark J is quick here. Still growing the gap. And top lap going to formal credits with the 219. Formal credits, my goodness. You must be having a very interesting final lap with Ronan. Oh, I cooked it for the second time in a row. Will it get us past? Yeah, it will get us double past as we got reset. Fair enough. Otherwise, I had about 2.2 seconds. If I would have been allowed to get back on the track, we would have still held position, but we lost hard there. But we'll let Dano drop the score. But that's a little bit of good news there because we're tied. All right, Ronan, I'm not sure what that means. Blue Moon infurled. And congratulations, Ronan. Great work getting the team, picking up a team win there. Out of This World Gaming, thank you so much for the support. And folks, I really do think it's important even. I'm not just going to say fun. It's important to play board games. Good for the family, good for the brain, good for the mind, strategy, logic, reasoning. And Dano drops it. JCCR1 subs 1. So let's get into our third race. So check out Out of This World Gaming YouTube channel. Don't forget to give all the racers here. Check them out when you've got time. All right, so let's see how this worked out. JCCR Ronan in first. Congratulations. Well done, teammate. Formal credits coming in second with the 911. So Ferrari won this and had two 911s right behind him. The L4112. Great work. JCCR, the Dark J, made it and made the pass on Marciello. Good job finishing in fourth. Marciello in fifth. Ghost 503 in sixth, followed by Rawiki and JCCR Johnny. So Rawiki didn't have enough laps to get from the complete bottom to the top. And Dano, thank you. I held it down for a bit until I overcooked and burnt my last turn of the race twice. All right, so Ronan, you know how it goes. Let us know. You win, you pick. Oh, you're saying the race Blue Moon. All right, so it wasn't, of course. I was thinking Blue Moon. What racer is called Blue Moon? And that's kind of just what threw me off. Blue Moon. We haven't raced Blue Moon in infield. You said infield A. All right. Ooh, that looks nice. This should be interesting. Let's get up to 4 laps. Give people a chance to catch up. And it's only 10 p.m. Wow. We're already 2 races in. This is fantastic. And the Dark J reminding everyone, race clean or you'll get Batmaned or maybe even kicked. Dano, we gotta get you up a little higher here. I think I'm starting you too low on the docket. Jay Rizzio saying that this has got the hell cork. I don't know. I don't know if I've raced this race before, and if I had, it's been years. It was probably just against AI. So let's try Dano up here. Right behind. Let's put him right behind 20 speed. And L4 112 and formal credits both were really quick. So let's try Knight Rider Jim right ahead of him. So we've got subscriber, or subscriber, JCCR Racing Team subscriber, JCCR Racing Team subscriber, JCCR Racing Stream, the team subscriber team. I think Ghost runs a JCCR livery. I think he just hasn't changed his name. Not sure. Nope. So that counts as a subscriber. And there we have it. Those are our racers. T La Tits is back. Dark J needs to go higher. So let's see. Dark J is B. Where am I starting Dark J? Oh, started Dark J like he's an A+ down here. So he's a B. So let's move him up in with the Bs. So we've got, Jay Rizzio is an A. So we'll put him down just a little bit lower and we'll get the race started. So let's get you right in there. And 4112 actually often finishes in the top 3. So I think 4112 is a fake rating. Like Ghost, who's actually really, really good. If we start him in 5th, he'll finish in 1st for sure. Let's see how this shakes out. Watch out, folks. I risk to be a public danger. And I just bought Arc Raiders. Let me know if any of you are playing Arc Raiders. Maybe we can get a little game in or two over the weekend. And let me know if there's enough of you who have bought and like Arc Raiders. We can even do a live stream with it. You know what? I have no idea what I'm doing. So let's free up those front brakes for some last minute braking. Get radar on and just see what racecraft gets us, and following the co-pilot. So the co-pilot says 2 for this upcoming turn. Get back on the track. I'd rather get passed by 6 cars than spear someone when getting back on the track. Oh my goodness. Marcielos takes out Jay Rizzio. Marcielos, that was not clean driving at all. One more of those, and I'm going to keep an eye on you. You might be getting Batman pretty soon. So Marcelos. Hopefully that was an accident. Track. It's kind of fun. Kind of a whole lot of fun. I like the flow to this. I kind of found my hole and hopped through it to avoid an accident. My goodness, this race has a lot of surprises when you don't have it memorized. Bum drop, let's go, buddy. Let's shake and bake. Oh, Rawiki, beautiful pass. No kidding, you're an A+ driver. And you're a clean A+ driver. I can't believe I had to boot an A+ driver. We had an A+ driver the other night, I think just in last night's stream, or the night before. I'm pretty sure it was last night. An A+ driver that was really just booting it into people, booting into them. And when he finally got Batman, he started complaining a lot about it. It's like, dude, you hit everyone on the track. I'm exaggerating a little, but you made several hits. You're spearing people out of what you're like. You own the line even when the car is in front of you. Say the line belongs to the car that's in front, and you have to be ready to adapt. I actually got rear-ended with my Ford F-150, and I was at the gym, and because I parked not perfectly straight, but there's tons of space for the little car to get out, just had to not turn in towards the truck. Someone commented that they understand that maybe it's my fault that I got rear-ended. It's like, clearly you don't understand how the rules of the road, how the legal structure and the logic behind fault or not fault driving works. The car behind you is 100% responsible for not hitting you and needs to be ready to hit the brakes. You can't just, be distracted by whatever and just forget to hit the brakes. Oh, that was so close, Jay Rizzio. Jay Rizzio waiting to get back on the track at the time in which he won't cause an accident. That is some gentleman driving right there. Oh my goodness. So Marciello's at a +5. So I think he's been booting people. That'd be my guess. Let me know in the comments after the race. Second last, but if we had safety ratings that would apply here, my safety rating would not have gone down here, I don't think. The Dark J, I have a feeling that might be Marciello's. And if you know who it will actually know who it was, it's okay to mention it. I saw Marciello's contact someone pretty darn hard in the race. Oh, it wasn't. Okay. Knight Rider Jim saying he was shanked by someone. I have a feeling it was one of the... Oh, okay, Marciello, thank you very much for letting me know that you're on a controller. And when it does happen, just, obviously when I make a mistake, it's pretty easy to tell you all guys, be like, yeah, I screwed up. But when you do at the end of the race, say, just say, hey, sorry, I made a contact. And I'm saying it, hey, sorry, I know I made a contact. I think, well, was it last race, but I wasn't sure if I was ahead. So sometimes we just don't know. The important is that it's not deliberate like in the weekly races. I just want to make sure that this isn't at all like the weekly races where people go out of their way to hit each other. It just turns into a whole battle zone. So Marciello, thank you for letting me know. I will get things wrong, folks. I will say things that are completely wrong. And I just need more information. With more information, I can make the right calls. So let's see here. We've got formal credits with the win. 20 speed with a bronze and L4112. That is definitely a win for the subscribes. Subs, you did well. Marciello, good job finishing in 5th. Rowicki made it up to 4th. That was a tough race, I think, for many of us, as we don't know it. Oh, so really don't know this race. So let's see, winner picks. Let's see what's going to be picked here. Formal credits. Formal credits, you are quick. That was a hard race not to crash into each other. Plus, we're running 16, so when our lobbies were 12, it was a lot easier to not hit because there's just less traffic. All right, so we got Sardinia is going to be there. Oh, I love Sardinia. This is going to be very nice for me here. Excuse me, I still have a bit of an itch in my throat. This just does not want to go away. Road track, that's what I was looking for. Layout A, I'm going to assume. Other layouts, C, must be A. We all like to race the A. And we'll do 4 laps, and it will probably work out to be our last race of the night, folks. Make it count. Have your best racing, your cleanest racing going on right here. Oh, and Formal credits had asked for Sardinia A reverse. Now that we're here, formal credits, is it okay if we run not reverse? But if you really want it to be reversed, just repeat it and I'll go switch it up. It'll only take an extra minute or so. I'll just wait to see if it goes by. In the meantime, let's see what people are racing. Rowicki's racing the Casserole Jaguar. We've got Dan96 here. Devious in the Viper. Marciello in, not a Marcialego, but Hurricane. Ghost 503 running up the skyline. Going in the wrong direction now. Devious in a Viper. Tila Teets in, what is that, the Corvette? Yes, that is the Corvette, the C7 Corvette. Rowicki in the Jag. Anub in the Subaru. And we got L412, my Porsche brother right there. Dano in his Viper. Ronan in the Skyline. Great livery, very sharp. Looking great, my friend. And we made it over 20 watching. Fantastic. Marciello's in that Mazda, screaming like an F1 car. Let's get this going. So he didn't say that I got the race wrong, so it doesn't seem like I'm getting any major complaints. I think there's going to be less crashes not doing it in reverse, because if we do it in reverse, I think a lot of people are going to be lost. Hopefully, formal credits, you don't mind. I made an honest mistake, but I think it turns out to be a good honest mistake. And Marciello isn't an E-driver after all. He's actually quite quick. All right, let's get down to business. Get ready to put the pedal to the metal. Get your brake balance at the right place, because that can be the difference between a car being completely not controllable. I find the 911 not controllable. And easier to control, easiest to control, but with a lot of downside. Happy zone 2 or 3. For this race, huge turns with lots of trail braking, ideally done. So I know the track, so I'm not going to +3 because I don't know the track. I need to do some last minute braking with turn in. It's actually so that we can try to properly trail brake. Marciello's did a fantastic job avoiding me. I heard his tires squeal so that he would avoid a crash. Great driving right there. key skill to have is to be able to do some crash avoidance with either quick hand reflexes or quick braking footwork, quick braking reflexes. You got this, Marcielos. I knew it was you because I can hear that Mazda engine screaming here. Rotary engine. Ooh, little contact there that's going to create some massive traffic and a massive jam. You can see because all of a sudden we gained 2 seconds on Ghost, the car that's now behind us, and that 2 seconds was caused by his over braking that he had to make to avoid that crash. Alright, we just got an invitation to play Grand Theft Auto. Very kind of you, but we don't have Grand Theft Auto. We bought Arc Raiders instead, just because my work crew all bought it. We had like 5 people at work, or I think I'm the 5th person at work who bought it. Alright, Rawiki's made it from the bottom of the pack. He's like that Drake rapper, going from the bottom to the top. So right now we got to get a JCCR racer up here pretty quick, or I need to somehow magically become a whole lot faster. Oh, Super Doofus, that is so kind of you. That's that general manager, top moderator style that I love. Thanks for the help, brother. Woo! L4112, my Porsche brother. He won't hit me just because he's an excellent driver, but on top of it, Porsche brothers. Oh, that's where the brake, having the brake balance at 3 or 4 just saved me there, because I was able to brake to the very last minute all the way to the apex and still have some turn in. Alright, so 105 to 110 miles per hour through there. Maybe 105 as an amateur rookie racer, and as you get more skill, you can get that up to probably 110. We're not that far behind. Not that far behind. No, we're very far behind Marciello. So Marciello is actually extremely quick, despite his rating. He's got a deceptive rating. Thanks for making it in, Marciello, and racing with us. I know Aussie Pug as well has been running it in like the E or D class with a new account, his new American account. I feel when you do that, you should sort of let people kind of know what's up and put on a Transformers Decepticon livery. That way people can get a good laugh out of it while they wonder, how did this driver in the same league as me just fly by me, 15 miles per hour faster? Oh, we got the super fast Ghost behind us. Oh no! We'll call that automobile depression right there. I focused on my past, or what's behind me, and when you do so, you're not going to be creating a safe situation for yourself. I cooked that one because I was looking in the rear view mirror. Ooh, driving manual really saved me there. So I was able to downshift to get down to the correct speed, and it just kept us on the track. One more lap to make something happen. Let's see if we can get ahead of JCCR Anoob. Last lap for the last race of the night. behind JCCR New, 0.47 seconds behind. You got a chance here to make it happen and get a solid pass. You can avoid these barriers, these steel barriers that are about only anywhere from a few inches to a foot off the track. The gap grows as I make a mistake with the braking there. Brake too early. Brake when it's actually not needed at all. And we have passed by the Corvette. Well done, Corvette. Nice clean pass there. Oh, I think we can make the pass back before the final end of the race. If we just nail this turn here. And it is nailed. We make the pass. And we've got not enough time to make a pass on a noob, but we will finish top 8. Lost a lot of positions, but I am A-okay with that when we've got legends like these on the track. Rowiki, congratulations on yet another win. Marciello, you're super fast. I got to remember to start you a little lower. L4112, great job with the climb. Marciello as well, climbing up the ranks to get there. 20 speed, also climbed quite a bit. Ghost 503, I've punished him down at the bottom despite his D rating. He's actually silly levels of fast. He's I think a very fast B or a slow A. Oh, Pablo, no worries at all. I don't think you hit me. My bad if I hit you. Yeah, no worries there. All right, so Subs won it. Way to go, Subs. Well said, Dana. We got to give credit when credit is due in life. And let's see we got gold, silver, and bronze given to Rowiki, Marciello, and L4112. And let's see where they were starting. Let's see here. We'll go to the grid order. We'll go to the grid order here. And where were they starting? Oh, started Marciello in second. So yeah, that clearly needed to be put down. But huge gains. Huge gains. L4112 in 9th making it up. Well done. Lots of big gains from a lot of you there. Great racing. Oh, good to know. I think knowing 20 speed, I think that was probably accidental, knowing him from many races. Hey, Depitha, good morning. And welcome back. And let's get down. Oh, you started 11th every time. Let me see. So oh my goodness, and your D rating, no wait, that's not the correct order. The correct order is on the grid. Who was I starting in 11th? Yeah, Devious. Devious, remind me next time to put you up, because clearly you're a real, you're not one of the fake Ds where you're actually, you're D, but you're an A or a B. So I got to move you up there. Sorry about that, Devious. I will fix that for tomorrow night. And if I don't, remind me so I can fix it. Marciello, take care, everybody. And actually take care, not just Marciello, take care, everybody. Cheers. Have a great night. I wish you all more cars and more power. Remember, get through life with as much positivity as possible. Don't be afraid of getting yourself in those embarrassing situations. Embarrassment is the zone for growth often, because when we're taking on any new hobby or skill or business, any new venture we're getting in life, it's going to be a period of embarrassment, of difficulty, but we will learn and grow. Watch the pros or someone that's just a few steps ahead of you. Figure out what are they doing right? How can I replicate that? How can I do it in a way that works for me? And then slowly build the skill, whether it's, throwing a football really far and accurately, or whatever sport you're into, whatever business venture you're into, surround yourself by people who are positive and also want to learn and grow, and you will learn and grow. You'll get better, persevere, and you're gonna make it. Have faith in yourself. Remember, everybody doubts themselves, including the most successful people. The only difference is the most successful people aren't afraid of failure. They see failure as an opportunity to grow. They'll jump in, and if they make mistakes, they'll just learn and continue to move forward. So, folks, thank you so much. I wish you all more cars, more power, Godspeed, and God bless. And if you want to see some of that more power, check out Johnny's Car Care and Reviews, where we've got a 2017 Shelby GT350 long-term review. We're going into the second or third year of owning it. I bought it right before my daughter was born, so I guess we're going into a third year. We've had it for 2.5 years. We've got the 1991 Toyota MR2 that we've owned on and off since about 2006. We've got, well, let's see what else. We've got the 1999 Porsche 911, and we've got that Ford F-150 2025 Tremor, which can take an absolute huge hit to the back and still go giggity giggity and get it on, because we're still going to be driving it for about another month and a half or two unrepaired. It's been rad and great driving with you all. See you tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Starting up the live between 9 and 9:30 p.m. Godspeed, God bless.